Right, welcome guys, welcome. We're back with Age of Wonders 4. I was thinking of playing something different. I promise I was, but I just feel like playing this. I had a look through. What I tend to do is when I've only just woken up, but I tend to, the first thing I tend to do is have a look and see if any games have been updated on Steam overnight or in the last couple of days, and thinking, let's have a look and see what's changed. And there are a few games that have had some updates, but it's sort of a bit of a quiet period while the developers are still sort of coming back from their Christmas/New Year break, and so there's not a hell of a lot of updates sort of coming through at the moment. So I think over the coming week it'll sort of start to pick up again. But at the moment, it's a bit quiet on the development front. There are a lot of games actually in the pipeline. Can't wait. Like Menace comes out in less than a month now, so we've got some good games on the horizon. Anyway, let's get into this one. We're sort of we've got ruins in through there. Provinces being pillaged. We've still got we've sort of reducing this one down. This one was 40. It's now down to 29. So we've got 3 turns before this one will actually then need to be destroyed. Having said that, there's only a small group actually in here at the moment. This is actually the capital city of the Umbral Wizard. That is, and so I've called this episode the Umbral Wizard because this will be the episode where we fight him a couple of times. There'll be 2 times because there's still 3 turns in here, and we'll be defeating him in this particular turn, and then so he'll come back into here just in time for the big attack coming in a little while. So 3 turns until breach there. I'll just close that one off. What does this one have? Just got a couple of spell shields back in through here, which are on wargs, and then we've got ourselves a sorcerer sort of looking after the actual capital itself. But we've got enough to take this one out at this stage. What will end up happening is we do actually have a group that's above ground over here, and they may be able to get back there in time for the attack if we need to. Let's just have a bit of a look and see. So what have we got? We've got a province that's being pillaged back outside here. This is the Umbral Wizard that is right in here. So that's the Umbral Wizard right there. You can see one of the things I'll just point out, if you're sort of if you haven't really played the game much, then you'll see that this one's got like gold wings, and some of the other ones that we've got 3 silver wings in through here that sort of show up. Silver wings are armies, like, and there's another one over here, for example, and then there's another army there with it's just got a cross, like the banner has only got a cross. Those 3 things all mean different things. Like this one here doesn't have any sort of hero involved. It's just 2 units, essentially 2 units that are fighting. These over through here with the silver wings mean that there's a hero involved. Hi, Tailslow Fox, and thank you very much for those gifted subs. Very, very much appreciated. But we've got these guys in here with the with the heroes involved, and then when we've got the gold wings, that's actually the leader. Like this one here is the Umbral Wizard itself. So we sort of have a look. This is a tier 8. This one is actually getting stronger and stronger every time we meet it. So it doesn't lose. The others or either get captured or destroyed. In this case, that doesn't actually happen. These end up going into the void for 3 turns, then coming back to their capital. So in 3 turns' time is when our big attack will be going in, and then this one will then be available. So this is these wizards here are sort of like almost ancient, insane wizards that have come from the Umbral realm, which makes it a little bit difficult for them in the realm that we're currently in, because what they have is they have an ability. I don't know if we'll see it in here. Should have it. I'm not seeing it there. Astral Connection. No, that's not it. Elemental Gateway. No, that's not it either. It's funny, they normally have it in here where they can sort of do things in the Umbral realm, but the Umbral realm is not part of what we end up having. Cave walking, hero, land movement, ruler. Yeah, I'm not seeing it there. It's funny, I think this one wasn't an Umbral leader. It's just a wizard king, just a standard wizard king, but happening to use the Umbral look So no, this is actually not a Umbral leader. So I've mistitled this particular episode. Anyway, that's at least we've cleared it up at the very, very start. So we'll just go and close that one off. Anyway, we're going to be destroying this one right now. We've got forces coming back in, so another province being pillaged here and here. We've got a few ruins that have actually where they've already done raiding, and so we want to kill all of these off before they can get back into their capital. So we've got a stack which has now made it through to here. So we've got 2 units there, another 6 units in through here, and then another 6 units just coming back in this other side. So I'm going to push down. If I go and just double check and make sure, if I do the attack, it's only those first 2 will actually go and get it. So I'll just go and position this one. Now that's 5 movement points because there's a road. Just want to make sure that I stay on roads. That should be a road there as well. Yes, it is. Hang on, why can't we do that? Oh, they've done their bit. We'll just move this one down. So we just need to be within 4. Like if I go and grab this unit here, in fact, if this unit here is there'll be a range of 4 around the around this particular stack. So if I go and click on view which armies would come to aid us in battle if it was attacked, but you see how there's like a red border that's now just been created when I do that one. That's actually anything inside that border. The top 3 stacks from either side will actually, and it extends back out through here. You sort of see the red band, but there's no one else that can actually help this one. So it's essentially my 3 stacks will go against its 1 stack, and this should be a very, very one-sided battle. So we'll actually just now take this one on. And so the 3 stacks will fight against this group where there's actually 3 heroes and just 1 other army. I will just auto-combat this one and then evaluate whether I want to redo this one. Yes, I do, because I don't want to be losing units. So I will just replay it now. So this is more difficult because of the heroes that are involved. So I'm just going to go and retry. Now, generally, what happens here is that you end up with the game itself will tend to, if I auto-play this, they'll tend to sort of rush further forward than what I tend to do. Like I tend to stay back a little bit. Now, we've got ourselves a Storm Giant who can actually then go and do this Tempestuous Smash, which is its basic sort of smash. So this one does a line, this one actually does an attack in a straight line like this. It can't really move in very, very far, but it does also have this lightning strike, which is something that it can't actually, it can't move and do this one. So it's not like our actual main giant. Our main giant can move and then do an attack like this one, but this one can't do it. So so I'm going to leave that one behind. I mean, we will move this one up. It's got 140 hit points, so it's very, very strong. And it does actually at this stage have 6 hit points. That will be more when it actually goes into a defensive mode. So these are all clustered, which I'm not going to be able to really make good use of. I don't think we've got anything that's going to be able to do anything. No, there's nothing much there. So we've got Sev the Brave, only 88 hit points there for Sev, so not fantastic. And then we've got Began, the Spellbinder, who has been really, really strong actually in this game. So I sort of want to keep that one coming. I might put Began back over in here and just sort of set up so that we end up fighting them in this open area. We've got Mercenaries. Just keep them coming across. Pyromancers, I'll move them in behind as well. They go into defensive formations when they're next to each other. Constrictor, I'll just move these up. He's probably not going to get an easy shot in the coming turns. The Mage Locks, they prefer not to be moving up before they then have their shot. Just move that one up. She might. This is where the AI would be moving them up to full amounts, but I'll just move that one up to there. Move this mage lock into there. Harriers are not all that strong. I mean, they're okay, but they're not absolutely fantastic. Another Harrier back there. I'll just keep them out because they've got a fairly good movement. And we've got Tailsly Fox back in through here, who's only just come into the game. So I'll be wanting to have these guys also just coming in together. That'll do us. So we've now got a fairly good line where the different forces are now supporting each other. This first turn, everyone's going to be in defensive mode, which will then aid their defences. It's interesting. So this is probably how they actually destroyed the other one. Actually, was that they picked on one of the other groups. Okay, well now we have to save this one. So now it said it was taunted. It's marked and bleeding. I'll send Tailsly Fox up against this one here, I think. This is the one that we now need to move into. That's a good weapon, actually. So Draco, the Stalker, what's he got? A tier 3 heavy mage lock with a pull shot there as well. So that was what he used. Interesting weapon. Now I can start to extract some of these away from that attack, which I will do actually. Which one do I want to use? I've got a yeah, so I can actually pull them away if I move. Unfortunately now, if I move anything in behind, this one here has got a range of 1, 2, 3. I can actually bring it into here. No, I can't. I have to use it from here. Let's just have a look and see if this will work. Now that's only a 48% chance of pulling that one, 90% and 90%. So I can actually, if I pull that one away, it could just end up there, which means it still gets another shot. So I won't do that. What I'll do is, this is only a range of 3. So I will take this one away from the fight. This one doesn't get to shoot that one immediately. So 1, 2, 3. If I move it to there, it's going to be pulled into one of these two. So let's just go and do that. Which one's going to do the most damage before I do that? Not much damage there. A lot more damage there. This one can't actually fire because it's now right up close to it. So, so moving this one up to here. This is the more dangerous one. So we'll just go and pull this one across. It pulls it away from that particular location, which allows it so that this one has now got a little bit more flexibility, but we still have these other heroes that we have to then get rid of. Now the Fire Giant does have this ability, which will then, it's got 90% chance. Also then have the full attack there. Got the charge attack there, which is massive. I think I'll actually, this one here is actually a mage. So I think I'll use the fire giant to attack this one here. Now if I line them up, this one here is a 3 hex line. So enemies in 3 hex line behind the original target sustain 30% of the damage. 17, but this one here does a lot more. So let's just go and hit this one. Our storm giant. Then we have Sev the Brave, who can actually make it all the way out to the back. We don't have any sort of way of really helping that one. Harrier here. It's been immobilized and marked. This one here, I'm concerned about its what it's doing now. It does have five sort of protection here at this stage. So it's got a base of 1, defensive tactics of 1 because it's next to other dwarves. Elite, so it's high level, gives it another 1. It's legendary status as well, so it gets another 1 there. And then Materium Dedication is another 1 through there. If I go and put that one down, even like rather than actually attack, which I can kill that one off. I'm just worried that this one's gonna then be able to do something fairly strong against it. It's a real 50-50 actually. Like I can kill that one off straight away, but there's hardly any damage going to come back this way, and even less if I protect myself. So let's just go and put this one into defensive mode. We get another +2 defense then, and so that one is now up to 7, which means that 52% of any damage is going to not actually, physical damage is not going to take part in any of this. We now have a super attack in here. Destroy them, and we have another. It's not going to do it, so I'll move that one up. And this one here, I want to constrict this one. There's a 35% chance that this pull will work. Yep, and so it resisted the pull down in that way, but we did still do more damage. This one here can get up to there with 55%. The graze, so not enough to do the damage. Now Began has a shot. I can do a shot. I can do a turn up that way. I've got 100% with 2 shots there, 2 shots there, 1 shot there. So if Began ends up there, that works out okay. In the meantime, I want to get these other guys out of this location. So I'll move that one up. And that's not what I wanted to have happen. This one can reach there if it bypasses this one in through this other side. So there is low foliage there, which does slow it down. That'll cause it burning, which won't matter much, to be honest. We've still got Sev. Sev should be able to finish off this one over here. Let's just move across and then shoot this one with the crossbow. Now this one will still have some powerful attacks. I won't be able to close that one in. I could have if I hadn't have done that sort of attack. Hi Began, how are you going? So got to higher ratings as well. Horns fan is saying, is there a known formula that explains how much the shield numbers directly reduce damage? I think it's something like 8%, something like that. It's sort of like if we have a look at, this is the unit that we have already put into its shield process. So 7 of them. So 7 gives me 52 physical. This one's at 4. 34. I'm not sure. I think it's a linear line. Like it's I think it's linear, but I'm just trying to find something that's got very limited. This one's got 6, so 47. Yeah, sort of like looks like one would sort of start it off. It's not. It doesn't go from 0. I don't think. That's 41 with 5. What was this one? This was 6, wasn't it? This was 7. That one was 4, 34. I thought it was 8. I thought it was like it changes by 8. There we go. So BLD is in saying it's 1 is 10%, 2 is 19, 3 27, and so on. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so it's sort of. But the first number does start off a bit higher. But I don't have any 1s. I don't think. So these are all just 4s. Yeah, so 4 is 34 for whatever reason. So it's sort of, yeah, it's, I don't have anything lower than that. There's an 8. 57. So even the 8 is only a smallish number. But so I think it's like a linear line, but comes off a, actually it looks like it may actually end up being something that's a bit more parabolic in its, or hyperbolic, whichever way that one goes. Just move these up. Much there just yet. That one can move through there. I might as well move it up. It'll start burning, but that's okay. It won't take much damage. Now we do actually. What I might do is I might just cast one of the tentacles on this unit here, just to push it towards the others. By placing it there, it sort of has to run this way. And there's a 21% chance we'll constrict it. Nope, resisted. But it means it can't just use most of its attack. You can still use this one, Elemental Gateway, and that one there, but it can't use the big and the Enfeebling Howl. But it's but really it can't do much. It can't use its magic attack. After the giant. It's running away. Another shot. It's now been taunted, so it will go off and just attack the other unit. It's burnt. So we'll try to get close to this other unit. Just I think it through the net. All right, now Tail Sly Fox. We can kill this one off straight away. Which then allows Tail Sly Fox to get in behind here. It's only ever with one attack, so let's just move in behind and do a flanking shot here. Now we have another one of these constrictors. We can do massive damage here. So we'll take that. do a fair bit of damage, and I can actually come back the other side and get the opposite side here with Sev. So I'll do that. See if we can constrict this one in position. No, not quite. There's only a 25% chance with this one coming through, but it will kill it if we do get it. We'll leave that one off for now, because Began should have a better. Yeah, Began can get 2 shots there at 50. Now this one should bounce back. There it is. That gives the others now a shot at it. And we kill it a second time. So this has got a thing where once it gets killed the first time, it then teleports back out. So there's really nothing much else for us to do back up through here. So I'll just end the turn. This one will can then attack against all of these others. This one's getting ready to run. So, BLD is saying this is the formula for resistance and for status resistance as well. Okay, yep. So it's yeah. So I don't know what the how much it sort of drains off, but you can end up with some very very high. Like it doesn't ever go to 0. It must be hyperbolic. It must sort of round itself off at a certain level. Enemies fleeing the battle. I'm going to go no because I do want to kill it. As much as I possibly can. There we go. There we go. We didn't lose any of that time. Good. So we'll close that one off. This time we suffered a bit of damage with some of the units, but nothing sort of too bad. So we've got the Staggering Frostbringer, which is tier 3. I can get 80 by disenchanting this equipment. I might do that actually. Because we've stopped building. Now, the item forge, we had built ourselves. Oh, we get the big hammer for the giant, for our main giant. We might have a quick look at the actual heroes that we've got. And just right click, actually just go and inspect the heroes. So we do actually have like a demoralizing mask back in through there. Just seeing what else we should build. Get another helmet for this guy. This one doesn't have a helmet at all. That's Kujagrim, who does have some, some pretty good abilities there anyway. And we do also have no slots in here that have been filled in. And we've got the accurate mask. Now that one there, Began's using a like a rune of protection, storm protection mask, along with 30 accuracy. So that sort of is making Began fairly strong. He's just gone up another level. Let's just go and level him up. So as we sort of come back down this way, we've then got this one here, Sundering Magic, 90% chance of inflicting Son of Resistance for 3 turns. I think I'll still just head that way. What's miscellaneous? Gain unyielding. Oh, okay. So unyielding. Start of its turn, this unit dispels 1 negative status effect. That's actually pretty damn good. I think I'll grab that. Can we get hold of that one? No, we can't actually do it. Must already have it. We must already have it. So we'll just go and get this one so we can then sort of open up deeper casting abilities. This one as well doesn't have one of these. Now this one, I'm going to put the accurate mask there. Confirm that one. That's with Sev. just because we've got the ability to actually fire the crossbow. And Tailslayer Fox does actually have a crown. Fortune crown. Alright, we'll close that one off. So I think we'll actually build ourselves a new helmet. Fortune new item. So we'll, because I've got 154 now, so we can build another high level item. Let's go with this helmet here to start with. So we can't put any of the damage or ability infusion, so we can only really pop these things into here. So we've got star blades, hit points. I've only got 1 defense. We might be able to pick up some better stuff actually later on. Maybe we actually leave these more defensive things off for now. Let's go back to the arsenal. Sorry, back in here, and choose a miscellaneous slot. These trinkets. I guess it doesn't really, like they're just chassis that we can then sort of just go and add things to. Casting points plus 20 is actually a good one, really. That's actually very, very good. I could end up with another 30 casting points. It's not a little. It's not a bad one actually. Just to go and grab the 2 of those. Casting points plus 30 ultimately. Heart of the World Caster. It's not great, is it? It's not fantastic. I think I'll just let it go and see if we can actually pick up some other material underground here. There may be something else that we can find. So we'll sort of come through this side. I'm not going to see a lot down this way either, I don't think. Trying to sort of open up other territories, but I don't think there's going to be much there. Alright, so this is all of the stuff we just sort of did in that last attack, which is fine. I'll move off, which direction? What I'm trying to find is materials. Now what have we got there? Gold vein. Nothing. Oh, there it is. There it is. Fireforged stone. So this is a magic material. So if we have a quick look at the materials, so Fireforged stone in here unlocks infusions related to fire damage, fire resistance, aggression, and chaos. So that would be a good one for us to actually add fire damage to what we do. It's not the protective one. Arcanium ore is the one for defenses. So if we have a bit of a look around for any Arcanium ore, and then we can ultimately then get the 3 of these, where the heroes get extra defense, resistance, and bonus damage. From what we can see anyway. We're not seeing any. So the ores will be found underground. So what I think we'll do is we'll keep on having a hunt around, because we're going to get the city fairly soon anyway. So let's just move on in. And we'll just get this one sort of checking things out in the underground. So we'll just go to different chambers and just see if we can find other ores in other places. Now this group in here, there's only 2 of them. That one can get across. We can ultimately take this one out as well. and then come back for the other one. It's 1,000. What's the points on this one? 800. Mainly just magical. She's not, so it's not very well balanced. That brings that within 4 there. And this one's still got like a lot of movement. So I can actually go and take this one out. So then save those ruins. Just do a an auto combat here. So it stops that one. This one's still 2 turns away. It may try to get back underground. We are a little bit more spread out, but these 2 here can protect each other. This one here can't move anywhere. And turn there. Empire development skill. So we can't afford this one just yet. Game 1 +1 siege project. Siege projects cost 25% less. Actually, that's pretty good. Ultimately, that's something that we will be wanting to have. Ashes to Ashley's is saying could be multiple, like 10%. Yeah, so that would actually, it would trail off because it can never be 100%. So it must be a like a curve rather than linear. But I sort of always thought it was linear. But I may be getting confused with Gladius. Yeah, so BLD is saying, yeah, there's some roundup at higher levels. Yeah, okay, so there is a curve. There'll be a formula to it somewhere. Now we can hit this one and destroy it. So that's really the last one that we need to get to. So we've got these guys which have taken a bit of damage. Let's just start to move these in towards the like getting down into the bottom here. Now these are going to need to be so that's there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I can actually get to that one. Let's just see if what that one does in terms of its attack. So we just put out the should see a red line around it, but I'm not seeing it there. You see him? We're 1 off. So I need to move that one across 1 more. And then what I want it to do is to move down to go underground. This one here, so I've got the 886 there, then I've got these 2 here, which comes through and do this attack, but I've also got this one as well. So I'll take this one, or do I move this one down just so we can actually start to bring this one into the actual attack itself? What I'm trying to do is to get to the other fight fairly quickly. It's a low risk battle. I really can't see them being able, like the balance of this group is just so far off. They've got 2 support units and then 2 evoker units, and then they've got a this one here. What have you got? Yeah, another support unit. So these are all just mage units, which are going to, so their balance is off in terms of what they're fighting against. So I think I can actually bring in Tailsly Fox, and even though the numbers aren't that, it's a low risk battle. I'll just do a quick save because I think that their balance is way off in terms of what they can then go and do. So I'll just do an auto combat. Just make sure that we got through this one. Okay. Yep. So we lost a bit of, we've got a bit of damage, but overall that was an easy attack. It's just that we have too many units that can do what they need to do. Now we've just had Sev has just gone up a level, so I'll close that one off. Radiant Staff of Mass Healing. Tier 3. It's got Mass Heal. Target friendly unit Units in a 1 hex radius, 30 temporary hit points. That's pretty damn good. Let's open the hero screen and have a bit of a look at this one. So can't use it for that one there. Yeah, so it's Sev. So Tailsly Fox can't use it, but Sev can. You will then take away this. You know, no, I think it still is actually working better for us. But it is it's a good one. It's got the Sunblast as well. But the mass heal is certainly a very, very useful one. I'll have to just keep that in mind that I do actually have that one available. If we have to sort of put, we've got hero leveled up. Because we are sort of moving down towards this cleric thing. So Caster loses all stacks of fervor, and it gains plus 10 temporary hit points per stack of fervor consumed. So this ultimately, if we start to sort of head on down, like if I go down this rung here, got regenerating support. I know there's some good ones further down. Revive, and ultimately we can then sort of have units that, like we can restore dead units and all sorts of things down this way, which is quite strong. Let's just go in this direction. Now I don't have to make the choice. I thought there were some good ones down this way. Should just cancel that. If I take that one there, Saints Fervor, I then get all of these, but I don't get any of these. Yeah, actually, I'll go this way. Go in that direction. We'll confirm that. So I'll become a monk. And this one can still move down to the start. This one here as well. Can actually move underground, but I'm not going to do that just yet. So I'll just get all three of these to now sort of move their way through. We'll keep them inside our territory. This one here is all healed up, so they can actually go and sit on the actual underground passage. The others will then heal up inside our territory just for one extra turn. And then we've got the... they only managed to destroy 2 things, a conduit, so we'll actually just go and get that one going, and a mine. So we'll just go and replenish those. Now Lawrence, looks like we can actually go and build another area through here. Ashen Ruins. Yeah, I'll get that one just to get the more materium. That's going to allow me to get bigger units as well, ultimately. Paquito Mal is saying, is there a way to change the colour of your movement range? I'm playing a game with a lot of desert territory, and it's so hard to see. I don't think you can do. I don't think you can do that from the main menu. But I would imagine that would be something that could be modded. The game has got like a lot of things exposed. Like if you have a quick look, I'll see if I can actually find it. There may be also already a mod that does it, to be honest, as well. I've never tried looking at the mods for Age of Wonders, but they do try to keep things exposed. So if I just go back into Common, Age of Wonders 4, just see if I can see where that would be for the modding. Is it on the bin? No. Yeah, I'm not sure. Actually, they do have packs. No, it's a bit more closed than I thought. I thought it was fairly easily exposed, but maybe it's not. So there may be a mod for it, but I'm pretty sure you can't just go into settings and change it. No idea. Okay, so we've now collected the remains of that one. Lukansk produced stone walls, so we've now got a little bit more protection back in through that side. The bathhouse is probably going to be the next one that we want to get in here, just to get the morale up. And cruel weaponry. So new research. And so I want probably this one here, the constructor ones. These are destructors that we can then bring into sieges. All right, that one can just stay where it is. There's a bit more just snaking its way through. And turn there. Okay, so we have compiled a book of tutelage ready for transcription so that all the Reaver Dwarves may be guided to study the past. Your wise, the ancient knowledge will reshape the Reaver Dwarves. So we end up getting Mark of the Owl, which does what? So this one gives me +2 shadow affinity. Cities of this race gain 15 knowledge from cleared ancient wonders in their domain, and cities of this race have -2 city stability when there is no cleared ancient wonder in their domain. So, and I don't know at this stage, I can't remember how many of these we actually have inside our domain. I've got, I know I've got 3 of the 4 cities, I think. So that would certainly move things forward. So for 6 turns we lose knowledge, and they gain no new traits, or I forbid such dwellings in the past. So in this case, all cities lose 29 city stability for 6 turns, which is actually fairly dramatic. That's going to hurt us a lot. Ooh. Now I've got one city which is not going to be able to get it, and that's the one in the corner. Damn, this is a tricky one. I'm inclined to go for it. Getting that extra knowledge is going to really move us quickly through, and we've got 3 of them that I know of, that I can remember, but I don't think we've got the 4th. Now the other way around that is to get like a major city, and then like this nuke, that, for example, the one that we're taking at the moment, and then just vassalize the one that we can't use. So I think I'll still go and get that one. So for example, if we just have a quick look up and see what's going to go on there, it didn't make a massive difference there, but if we just go back up the top. So we've just brought this ancient ruins in. So this is actually an ancient ruins, which is going to give me the extra bonus there. So that's not going to be affected by it. So there's no negative there. This one here is the one that I don't think we have an ancient wonder nearby that we can actually access. We've got no real way under. Oh, no, that's only city ruins, so we can't get hold of that one. There's nothing really within range of that. The Forbidden Shrine. Now we've got the Forbidden Shrine there, but we also have the Shrieking Shrine. Now this is all part of this one city. If I ended up giving this one to this city, that would then satisfy this one. So this one should be... This one's still actually okay. I'm assuming Mark of the Owl will kick in, but we're 22 ahead at this point in time. You've got a Whispering Stone bonus there. Mark of the Owl -20. So the Whispering Stone is actually being countered by the by that one. So that's not too bad. This one here will then have the there's no negative there. Like the domain is literally just what we've got built. So I don't really need to concern myself too much with it. And then this one into here should be able to pick up the actually we've already got one over here, rallying the throne. So really it's only the one back here. Yeah, I can just leave that where that is. So that's by giving it a Whispering Stone, it's sort of helping it a little bit. Looks like we actually have the ability to pick up other things. I'll just go and have a bit of a look through. It's okay, we'll just close that one off. So they've brought other units back in, and she's already back on the map, so it must have the ability to come in quickly. So so they're already back in. Yep, so returned. Sev gained a level of renown. Yep, so from the equipped items, I think. Do we have any rings? No, we don't have any rings. And we've produced the Town Hall 4. Now, I've only got 52 to play with at this point in time. So getting hold of a war breed is going to cost me 60. I wouldn't mind here just trying to get one of them, but I think I'll just leave it. And in fact, when we start to build other things, it's going to put the Mage's Guild down through there, which gives me more mana. Mana is not really a problem for me, it's more money. Getting the Merchant's Guild there. Yeah, I think I'll grab that one. So Chama's saying, good morning from Chicago. Hope it's not too cold where you are. Paquito Mel, I do think someone would have modded it. Like if there's a, usually if there's a need, even if it's only a light need, there'll be somebody that will have actually gone in, because it should be a very simple change, I would think. And they do, I'm pretty sure that they've actually made pretty good tools available for modders. I haven't actually had a look at them different mods in the game because I just haven't had a need to use them. Smokerats can annex another province. Here we go. So this one here, it's very limited with what we can do there. Wish I could get underground with this one. Yeah, that's the only way underground is there. You only have a total of 5 with no matter which way we go. If I go there, I can at least get this land area next, but it's not going to do much for me. Yeah, maybe out this way. Get the mangrove forest to this side, I guess. I mean, I could have taken this one. Anyway, that's okay. This one can grab another province as well. So ultimately we can then get a pearl mine there, but we then have to sort of get rid of the defenders of that. Now this one here, the Ghost Fields. So we get plus 10 draft. Provinces adjacent this landmark gain plus 10 draft. If souls are obtainable, which they're not for us, then we get the Undying Battlefield. City with 3 provinces adjacent this landmark gains tier 1 units have a recruitment cost reduction, and if souls are, which we don't have. So we don't get a hell of a lot from that one. But I might as well still keep on coming back down into that, I think. Yeah, I'll grab that one there. Gives us the extra draft. Alright, so these are still a little bit injured. That's not what I wanted. So I'll build a road just so we can move quickly down. Now, we've only got one more turn before we then actually have our main attack. There's a mine there. We'll pillage that province. I should have been doing this more often through here. I think we're going to be able to get here fast enough. So it may not be worth doing this. Yeah, look, I think what I'll do is I'll just get back up the top. And if we sort of look to try to take this one out, build a road sort of straight across. You can get all the way across to here. Build that road through the middle there, and then just get this one ready to go into take some of these things out. That one there is probably the first one that we want to get, but I'll just move these up, and then we'll go into the water. This one here, move that one down. I'm not finding anything new there. They've now got 2 stacks. We've got 2 stacks. So the breach has been made now of Netherstone. Now, if I wait for the other characters to come, it's going to take too long. And I can't build roads in there. I can in there, but not in the other one. So I can pretty much get further out if I build the road there, but I can't build the road through there. Let me just turn that off. So they've got a channeling tower there. So it won't make it into the actual attack. It's a high-risk battle. Let's see what we're up against. I'm not too concerned about those. Yeah, lots of heroes. They may also decide to go after this other one over here. they can actually reach it. If they wanted to. Got a 1,000 points there. Yeah, 1,100 there. 8, yeah. So we've got, and then we've got the city itself that we have to contend with. You know, I think I might actually come around and sort of tweak this one a little bit. Let's just move into this other location and just keep the attack, keep the threat on there for one turn. We will bring this one across and pillage that one. So that still keeps the threats on. And then we'll just move this one in so that we're sort of halfway between 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that's actually halfway between. So this one, oops, hang on. You're about to lift the siege. Looks like I have to sort of stay in here. It's funny, we do actually have a hero in here that should be enough to keep the siege going. Okay, well, we just have to hope that these don't get attacked. Rivalry was declared on you, okay. So we can now grab this one. It's only because it's a small underground, we're not getting the typical caverns, which would actually then unlock different resources. So it's not very, the underground is not great in this map. Do a quick save here. We'll just try this one. We do actually have a full-blown Kraken. Yep, that's fine. Just bring them back in for healing. Move off, which is good. That's a attacking group. Now that's something that I can't put up with. That has to be destroyed. So we're going to have to go up against that one because this is an area that we were wanting for ourselves. So I think we'll need to do something about that one. Breach is made. I'll just come back to that one. Spells ready to cast. Now, cruel weaponry. Enchant those. those. Now we've got another tier. Pandemonium was not one that we wanted. The Dreadnought was one that I was considering. Geomancy as well. Nothing there. Nothing there. I don't have to stick with these if I don't find anything that I really want, which I'm not finding it. I can go back to the Tome Library and then pick up one that's actually from a lower tier that I haven't picked up, like Tome of the Horde, for example, a tier 1. Give me the Houndmaster. This one gives me a minor race transformation of making them smaller and more numerous. So we end up with doing more damage and better evasion. So that sort of would actually work out pretty well. We've got Revelry as well with the Blood Fury weapons. Mayhem. Probably don't really want that one as such. Some of these are locked off to us at this stage, of course. Tome of the Rock. Gargoyles, Rock Blast, Stone Skin. Earthkin. Gives me extra defense with Mountain Walk and Mountain Camouflage. Obsidian Weapons. Gives me better physical attacks. That's not a bad one as well. We're not underground, so that's not really something that we need. Got the iron golems and things as well. Been saying, geez, Mike, considering hours in this end, I didn't know you could pick lower tier. Yes, no, you can. It's very cool. It's very actually useful. Linked mines, bronze golems. Yeah, I don't know if I want those. They're in this sort of right area for us. Yeah, it's sort of back out through here again. So we're now back into Tome of Shades. Now we didn't actually get this one. The Tome of Shades is also one that's got Rending Shadows there. But the shade itself, we sort of ended up going with more weakness. Like we trying to sort of weaken things a little bit, I think. So base melee attacks ignore 50% of the target's defense and resistance against targets that are blind. So when we start to blind things, we then actually have the Living Shadows one as well. So minor race transformation, the Tome of Shades. Sorry, that's Living Shadows there. So this one here is when attacked from within 2 hexes, the attacker has a 6% chance of becoming blind. So this is actually something that does really sort of change things. And we've got the Shade Network as well. And again, we end up getting more knowledge. It's a city structure, and then plus 10% knowledge for each non-owned city. Okay, that's not us. That's not us. The others, I don't think we need to worry about the others that we actually have through here either. Yeah, so it's sort of just going back through them again. Tome of the Dreadnought. Tuning kits, Great Bombard. I don't think I need this, like it's just one of these things where I just don't think it's something that I actually really need. Melt armor, adaptive armor, steel skin. It's a minor race transformation. I sort of like the idea of this one. This is a strong group. What to choose? Having gargoyles would actually be fairly strong as well. They only got 70 hit points there, but the upkeep's too much. Obsidian weapons, rock blast, stone skin. Yeah, no, there's not enough out of that one for us to warrant it. Let's Spell tempered shields. We don't actually have any shield units. We have purging arrows. Which one shall we do? Get the monk. Yeah, I don't know actually. I'm sort of a bit torn. So Alice in Boomerland is saying the transmutation circle is very nice compared to combined with a giant leader when wanting to craft many strong items. Let's have a look and see, because that one does that changes them into gold, doesn't it? And then when you kill them, they do other things. So if we look at the which one was it? That was that's the Iron Golem. Which one was it? We were just looking at it. Oh, there it is. So the Transmuter, battle mage that turns enemies to gold and can steal their armor and grant it to friendly units. So very, very strong unit, this one. And yeah, maybe we do look at that one. We've got transmute resources as well. So target owned city converts their mana income. You're gaining production, etc., etc. Steel skin back there, which I do like. I really like the idea of that. Adaptive armor as well. We've got good use of that one. And then we've got melt armor. Yeah, look, I'll grab that one. I'll select that one.
Once mastery of the mineral realm has been
I'll just go straight for steel skin initially. Don't think adaptive armor.
The ability to manipulate and alter the very nature of the physical. To look at a substance and decide, be not.
Certainly gives them better resistance, but then steel skin sort of does as well.
One may begin to grasp what.
Let's go that way. Okay, so Dallas is saying it's the special province improvement that you get with the Tome of Transmutation that allows you to get magic materials by choice. Oh, I didn't know that. Didn't see that one. Let's have a quick look and see. Tome Library. So that's the affinity. Then we've got the transmutation circle. Once built, they can replicate the effects and income of a magic material. There we go. Must be built in an acquired province. Acts as a mine, which is also very, very good for us. Well, that's actually a really, really good one. Like that's, yeah, you're right. That's really good. We can then sort of end up getting the full collection once we sort of take this city. Smoke rats produced. So if I have a quick look at this, at what we can build. So it can just be built any old place. So for example there, can't build it in the water, so I really am sort of stuck back with these. Put it on the Forester. And so this is, yeah, this is really cool. I've never built one of these. Arcane Ore is the one that we want to get, because that's going to, we're going to get the Fireforged Stone anyway. The focus crystals, yeah, we've got production of mana. The focus crystals give us golden knowledge, but it's not going to. The Arcane Ore is going to give us the defenses that we want. I'll confirm that. Awesome. Again, I can get more of them here, but I'll just go with the Merchants Guild again in this location. Was probably going to be the one that we want to be sort of going for. We have the old stonemason there. Actually, we'll just get the production. Actually, and the chain spire would be good as well, but we don't have a real lot of money at this stage. So it needs to heal up. We do want to take this one out. Okay, we'll just do a quick save. I did lose that one. I'm going to let that happen. So I won't worry about replaying this one. I don't really want these Harriers anymore anyway, so I'll just close that one off. It's just going to give me a little bit more income anyway. It means that we do then get more benefit from here, but it just means taking this one out is going to be a little bit more difficult, but that's okay. Just let them heal up. Alright, so now the big attack. It's a Chronogate. Okay, so it's like a spell jammer. Alright, in we go. So we'll have this one central. And the city itself. Just going up against them. Do a quick save. I'll auto this one, and again, if we lose any of these units, we will then play it out. But it's fairly even, but again, I'm liking our combination fairly well. Oh, we lost way too many. Alright, we'll retry this one. Okay, so where did we get to? So James is saying, "Yeah, you look handsome today." Thank you. Yeah, the Beacon was just saying you missed James's compliment. There we are. Thank you for that. So there's various attacks that have sort of gone in at this stage, and they're coming out, which is interesting. So it means we need to, so we do actually have various, now why is that linked itself to that tower? It's going to try to protect the tower. That one's down to 50%. That one's not damaged at all, and that one's not damaged. Now we can march up there. One of these situations where I do want to be able to start to bring them in. Now these have got the ability here, electrifying arc. Yeah, so it'll just jump. So I can't really do much about that. Got Beacon into this other side. Beacon again can just do some big damage from different locations here. So I wouldn't mind having Beacon a bit more central. That's the better spot for this one. Beacon can at least move quickly through the map. I'll bring that one across into there, I think. Do condemn it. Do dispel. It's got So he's already got resurgent strength and rally. It will ultimately do some damage. Well, missed. Now these, we just need to keep on moving these up together. Along with these mage locks. We missed but hit the one next to it. Now the units that are back over this side, there's not a lot for them to have to do. So I can just use this Pyromancer to finish off this one. It's been constricted. So we want to use this massive flame in here somewhere. Maybe even against this. I don't know, probably just against the units. So in there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can sort of, I should be able to hit it from in around here somewhere. Just bring it across the central areas. The tower is probably more important. There we go. Tower is down now. That stops that one. They're all burning. Just keep these fairly central. So we'll shuffle everything off to the side. Yep, 2 minutes, that's not good enough. We'll just move that one across. The fact that we lost so many troops in that in the auto battle is a bit concerning. A bit too difficult there. Got Kujagrem. We can protect different units. Oh, the cannon. If I press the Alt key, so I can wipe that one out. That's probably going to be the one to do. So just using the Alt key just to hit, rather than hitting units, I can hit the ground in front. Yep, that one's done. That one's done. There. So we sort of can't make our way in there. I think I want to be shuffling sideways here. It's sort of a bit exposed, but let's just keep that one coming. So 50%, I'll take that. I can demolish with this one if I wanted to, but I think I'll just keep it locked away. So we'll go into defensive mode. It's not very strong. So it's up to 8 now, which is actually pretty good. Kujagrim can protect these units. So I'll go and do that. And even though Kujagrim's only got the 3 defense, ultimately we do want to be building up better defenses, but we do actually have the shield wall, so I'll place that one up as well. And we've got these two. That should be enough to contend with this. One can't do anything else. Just leave them where they are. Okay, so I'll do a quick save here because you can do quick saves from within the you can actually do full blown saves if you get to a point where you think this is probably a good starting point for us, and I think this is, like, without sort of knowing exactly what we've got. I still think we can deal fairly effectively with this one, so it'll be interesting to see what they throw at us. Resisted being frozen, which is good. Been stunned. Here comes their leader. Got a lot of mages. Try to freeze. Yep, no, we're okay. Yep, more units to try to freeze, and we've resisted that again, which is good. So taking a bit of damage, because we're actually having that. Whoa, now that is big. That's how they're killing everyone. It's whatever that weapon is that guy's got. So what's this one got? Destroyed us. I'm not sure where it ended up going. If we have a look at the combat history, just see what actually happened there. Where did the attack go in? Will, is that the one? Yeah, Will the Blade Master uses melee. The Mage Lock fails the check. Was it? Did we get pushed back? Was that it? Sustains 8 damage. And strengthened. Did we lose any units? I'm just trying to see where we've actually got. We've got the combat overview. Yeah, no, we'd lost a constrictor. Okay. So when did that actually happen? Who hit the constrictor? That seems... execute. Uses execute. Slight chance of instant killing an injured target. Okay, so that's what it used. So it does have an ability. This one here. Slight chance of instant killing an injured target, and then can't use it for 3 turns. So that was actually what happened there. Are we going to accept that? Could I have done anything different? I could have by moving further away, but that's not really likely. So I don't think that that's something that we can do. We no longer have the same threat level that we had there before. Yeah, I was going to try to blast these to pieces. So we do have now, like we're now unbalanced up in this area. Got the spell shields down this way. Not doing a hell of a lot of damage here. I think we're blinded. Yeah, we are blind. This one here, I can get a, I can't get a good shot against any of these. That one there I can. I can actually do double, I can do a bit of double damage that way. Alright, well let's take that. And we've got this one as well. With it being blinded, it's not really going to be able to do too much. Okay, it's been destroyed. That's a sorcerer, but still has a charging attack. Also got the constriction. I don't need to, like, these are fine to attack these. So we've got the constrictor over here. Resisted the pull. Now I should be able to smash both of these fairly well. And I do have the stomp as well that I could make use of. If I stomped into that territory there, so if I then press the Alt key, I don't do enough. Yeah, I can do better damage here. Hit, there we go. Now I'm going to have to take this one out of here. Got the mercenary. allows this one to move back and take another shot somewhere else. So we do actually have this healing as well. Champion patch up. Yeah, so I can actually heal someone for 60 points, which is probably a good idea to do it with the with this guy here. What's the range on that one? Range 1. So I'm going to do it from here. There we go. Now the mage locks here. So this guy here is not really a big threat anymore. Not doing dramatic damage here. I can push that one back away. I think I might do that. So I can use this attack here to displace it. And that just frees up this unit to be able to then get a powerful shot against any one of these. I'll take it against this hero. We've still got this one here at 90%. Almost kill that one off, but I've got a better shot there. So there's individual shots back over this other side. Can almost kill that one. Can't quite reach that one there. Cause fire with both of those. I've still got spells as well. One does give me... Yeah, no, it's not really... It's just the hero that's there. We also have this as well, subdue, so 90% chance to link with and inflict subdued. Target must be afflicted with immobilized, frozen or stunned. Now, that one has not been affected by that. Yeah, I don't really have any that are in that category. None of them. And we've still got this patch up as well if we do need it. It's been constricted, so that one can't move off. Okay, so we've got Kujagrim now. Sort of move any old place. Where's the threat? So we definitely got this one as well. Let's just start to do burning damage down this way. Still got Began as well, actually. So Began can do big damage down this side. I think we'll go after this hero. off that hero. So that was the Executioner. Don't have much I can do there just yet. I've still got this guy. Where do I want it? I think I'll take it up the top here. It stops this one from being able to use its spellcasting without moving away. And I may be able to constrict it if I just move this one up slightly. No, there's no... I can't constrict that one. Not going to do much damage there either. Okay, so stay back and just do damage against this unit. Now we've got the got spells ready to launch. So the one I'm inclined to use again is the this Conjure Tentacle, and probably just use it in here. Got so many different options here. Yeah, I think I'll place it in amongst this one. I can kill that one off. But it also sort of locks this one in. They're certainly weakening us. Going after Kuja Grim, it's good that they're missing. Now they've weakened us. Using their mage ability. Oh, it's going to hurt. Damn. That's not good. It's getting ready to run. So Kuja Grim is in a lot of trouble. Is bleeding. Is burning. So it's already going to die next turn. Unless I can get a healer in there. I've only got one healer left, which is way over here. So that's not going to happen. Just press the Alt key and see what we can hit. So we can do a big hit there. Yeah, I can't quite hit any of those. I can't move that without that sort of causing issues. We're going to have to try to free up Kuja Grim, but it's not going to help me much. Kuja Grim is basically dead. Is Kujigrim in the chat? Getting ready for a ban coming up. Now, Began can hit that. Or that. I think I better get rid of this tower. That's good. Alright, so that's one of those done. This one we can just keep on using its weapons to destroy this. Cause it to run. So it loses morale each time. I can start to burn these. Greys, unfortunately, that was not good. So we've got those. Don't have a kill there. That'll kill off Kujigrim. I killed one of them off. Try for this. Don't have any spells that I can use to help. No, there's nothing. I've only got offensive spells. So Kujigrim is going to fall. Kill that one off. I might as well do the damage here while I can. Oh, hang on. Kujigrim has just got a heap of hit points. Oh, wow. Okay. Geez, what do we do here? What do we do? Oh, of course, because of his bloodthirsty chestplate. Anything that dies next to him, he heals up for 10 temporary hit points. Well, that sort of saves him if I can just not have these guys get their attack in, and I've now screwed up. I've screwed up this whole thing. It's not going to help. Kill that one off anyway. Can move that in just amongst these two here, but that's not going to help me out back up in this way. I'm not going to be able to move any further than that either. 1, 2, 3, just one off. Well, I might as well take this one out, I guess. Yeah, it's going to move somewhere else. So the spell shield down there. There it is there now. So I can kill that one off with this unit. Not with this one. So that's going to make their morale drop. Okay, here we go. So I can hit this one. Now I can actually do the stomp there as well. Which may sort of stop it. That's going to do damage to Kujagrim. So I'll just do one of these attacks. Now the Demolisher brought that one down, which is good. This one's getting ready to run. I've still got a spell, but I don't have much because there's a spell jammer in the area, which is doubling the cost. So the stuff I just can't do. Now, Kujagrim can actually destroy that one. See if we can get some of them to run. It's not going to work. It's so close to running. What spells have I got? So I can't use this one, but I do have the others. Course to spare. Use 1 hex radius, have a 90% chance of losing 15 morale. Let's go that way. Just see if we can get these to start to run. Yep, that one's now running. That means it can't really do anything. This one can still hit Kujagrim, but can't actually kill it properly. That's running. Okay, so we're still trying to protect Kujagrim. Actually, I can just move Kujagrim out of here. Which will then, at least, he'll go through the fire, but that will protect him. I'm just a bit worried about his... I mean, what has he got? 31 now. He's losing 12 per turn, and he's going to go through 2 burning. Just keep him with his shield up. Trying to keep him protected. Okay, that's fine where we are. That's pretty much it, I think. These guys are still a problem. These summoners, and we also have this as well. Saying we still don't have any that... we still have some that can still act, but I don't think there is. Yeah, they're getting ready to run now. Any greys? That's lucky. Now, if Kujagrim had killed that one, we would have got even more hit points. Kujagrim could burn away here. Could still lose him. Now, do we want to finish the battle? And yes, we do, because that saves Kujagrim. Otherwise, he takes the all the burning points that he's got and the bleeding points, which would then kill him off. So, yes, we do. So they all ran in the end. Phew! So all we lost there. So Kujagrim was down to 1 hit point. So that was very, very lucky. That was very, very close. So all we lost there was the Constrictor, which I'm happy with. A few of these ran away, but that's not going to do them any good. So we'll close that one off. We're unlucky with that Executioner shot. Piercing Robe, Hearty Plate. Resistant Armour, and Chariot Mount. Ignores 2 status resistance. I'm tempted to disenchant it, just so we can keep on building our own stuff. Yeah, I don't think we need any of this, so let's just go and disenchant all of that. Okay, so this is the feat of Acreon the Endless. Hold a parade to celebrate, so we lose gold but gain Imperium. Solidify the fading magical elements, so we end up with 207 mana. Yeah, we'll do that one. Change, we're now pure evil. So at level 10 now. Getting +3 status resistance. This is a rune of command for fire. I've started to gain some of these as well, but I think this is still going to be better for me, just for the forging. We've got all the forge stuff now. So we'll confirm that one. Okay, so Sever's saying, I arrived to witness the final victory over the first enemy major. Yes, that's correct. You got me saying, I thought that said giant Reaver Dwarves. No. Reaver Dwarves with a fire giant. So we've got that one. We'll just close that one off. Hero leveled up. Now, this is Kujagrim. God, he was lucky. That was such a lucky thing to have happen through there. Grim Execution. When this unit kills another, it gains 3 fortune. That's good, except he's not very strong. Like he doesn't have a real lot of power at this stage. Yeah, I might go... What are we going to end up getting? Yeah, I might just head down this way. start to sort of get him more and more powerful. Yep, so they've all been captured. The city awaits its fate. So we're just going to let this city become a vassal city. I could raise it, but I don't gain enough. We'll do the vassalization. So orders required in here. Start to bring them out. Okay, that was good. Alright, well, that sort of takes us to the end of that phase of the game. So we've now conquered one of them. So they've got the first one, Acri, and the Endless is gone. We're still at war with Necron, but we haven't seen any of Necron's stuff. This is going to be our next attack, I think. This will be the next one that we want to be getting rid of. Gwyndy Gormore, a vampire. Let's go up above where we are. So we'll start to sort of move the armies across to take that one out. We'll end our turn there. We'll need to finish that one off. This is a marauder attacker. That's very strong. I'm going to struggle with that. I'm going to have to bring these up. Still bring in, don't really need any of those. The rock giant maybe, but not really. We're now making a bit more money. Wouldn't mind getting a war breed. Let's go and bring one of those in. I could hurry the recruitment, but I don't really need to at this stage, I don't think. We're a long way away from everywhere, so we're going to lose this province. Now they've ended their friendship, that's interesting. Joy of victory while it lasts, you will be the next to fall. So they're putting, they're threatening us now. What's this one do? So gain 20 casting points and world-map casting points. Yes, that's a good one. That would have helped us a lot in the last episode. We do actually have the teleporters we might start to think about, but I think I'll just leave it for a little while at this stage. Okay, +1, yeah, actually, oh, that's 300. That's a bit too much. Actually, that one gives me 20 permanent gold income as well. That's a good one as well. 350 Imperium. Close that one off. And we will undo that one. Can take this one on. 1200. Okay, they've got a necromancer. I think I'll wait till I've got a bigger army up this way. Let's keep them together. can build roads there, that's fine. That's good. One along the road and build a road up to this road. Okay, they're claiming more and more. This is going to be, we're going to have to destroy them. This is the one that I really want, though. Okay, declaration ended. It expired. That was friendship. But she's going to become less friendly with us anyway. Okay, Nemusgrad produced. The other one, we can just keep on going back down. Okay, we've got the transmutation circle here. Counts as a mine, yeah. So I'll grab this one again. I think I'll just replace this. So we're going to have the Arcanium ore in the other one, the focus crystals, and the Fireforge stone. Now we're getting Fireforge stone anyway, so focus crystals would be okay. Yeah, I'll go with focus crystals. So we'll get them built. One. Grab that fish farm. That's the other enemy. We're not at war with them yet. So that's sort of what we're up against. Leaf skin. Spawnkin, so they're smaller again as well. Okay, that's fine. This Clawmark Cave, I'm not going to worry about it. So I'll bring them up. Don't have enough movement to get out of there just yet, so I'll move these through. So we'll be able to bring all the armies together. They're clearing out that, which is fine. They're still sort of wandering around in here. Okay, people are complaining about the war. Put your people back in line. So launch an attack on your citizens. We don't want to do that. We lose 2 population, which we don't want to be doing. Sabotage the construction. For 6 turns it gets city stability. Production is blocked. which is actually fine, sort of. Brutal Slaughter. Yep, so it's moved to the crypt, so we can actually kill off Sev. I'll sabotage the construction here. I don't think we're building much there anyway at this stage. We're just building the... yeah, that'll be okay. Okay, so we have to contend with this one. Empire development skills. So we've got this one up through here now. So gain 10 combat casting points per unit death or kill in combat. Again, that's a good one. They're getting 750 knowledge. The other one as well that I could get hold of. Where was that? That's a good one because it just keeps on... it allows me to keep on casting spells. So I think I'll throw that one in there. Got 411. I just want to keep around about 400 just in case we have to sort of change cities and so on and so forth coming up. Now, what have we got in there? We've got a hero in charge of this, level 6. They've got a knight, a bone wyvern. Okay, that's all right. Okay, this one can actually now go and grab another province. Got a forester there. Throw the forester in there as well. Let's grab another province. So I can cause more issues for them down that way. We don't get as much back out this other side. This is probably one that we do want to get. Although I do get a lot of benefit from in here. Getting the farm there. I'll grab that. It's going to put more pressure on as well. We do want to go to war fairly soon. So it takes me in pretty close to their actual cities, which will be the next ones that we go and attack. Just moving through there. Let's move them up. Bring that one through that gap as well. Alright, that's done. We've sort of pretty much already sort of spotted stuff down this way. Let's just open this up now as well. Alright, in our turn here. Hi Ruts, how you going? And T5 cats. Incognito, saying I thought that said yeah, we did that one before. Sorry, Hi Sithal as well. Considering this game has workshop integration, modding should not be that hard. No, I think they've got tools for it. I think what it is it packages it up. So I was just seeing if I could see what was going on with the package before. Hi Crash. Okay, well I'm going to have to start to wind up actually now, guys. We're getting close here. One more turn. I don't think I can take this one out easily, so, and these guys aren't going to get close enough. Almost. Have we got the new guy? Yes, we have. So we've got ourselves a war breed now. Move that one down with the others. Move these up. There we go. So we now got focus crystals have been acquired, and Fireforge and Arcanium. So we've got the Rings of Binding collection completed. So all of those things have now been constructed. So we've now got the Rings of Binding. The heroes get +1 defense, +1 resistance, and get more damage. Arcanium ore is going to give us the physical defense back in through there as well. Focus crystals are going to give us range. Okay, not really great for our heroes. Fireforge stone will give us the fire resistance, fire damage, and aggression and chaos. And blood glass we already had. So that's a pretty good pickup through there. Just get rid of all of those. Got the war breed. Now I don't know if I want to be grabbing any other. Oh, we've got a bit of income now with that because of that vassalized group. Do need to build up more stuff in here. Spell slot. I might throw that one in there. Catapult towers, not really needed. The Academy, actually that's a good one. I should have got that one earlier. Of the different units that we have down this way. The mercenaries are great. They really are good. I might make another little group of those, I think. Falsely denounced. So she's becoming an enemy now. Yeah, it doesn't like empires with stronger. So she's going to become an enemy. Releases a vassal, there we go. Now, I don't have a Whispering Stone to give them. I can intimidate them though. Use your war spoils. Now, I've got a lot of war spoils, so I might as well do this. You will immediately reach the next relation level with them, so I can actually push them up. So we'll go and do that. That will then give me better income. There we go, that's just raised. And so I can do the next one, but I need 5 turns before I can go and do that one. So using our war spoils, this is actually what we have as a Reaver, we can actually put pressure on different units. So even though they don't like us, it doesn't matter. We can just keep on pressurizing them each time to sort of get the vassalage higher and higher each time. Which we will do. You there. I've got a few different areas down here now. Set production, the mint. Yeah, that's good. Okay, well, we'll end our turn. Unfortunately, we lose this. This is that territory. Oh, is this one of our vassals? Oh yeah, we're getting it's a vassal as well. So I can intimidate this one as well. Get that one up so that we end up getting a bit more money. So we don't get a lot from that one. Might be better not to waste the vassalization. Change of heart to Tailsly Fox. Wants to change ambition. Crusader. Yeah, not going to happen. Collector. Stay the course as a raider. Yeah, I think we'll just stay the course. Just keep that one going. Message received. Okay, keep going. Yeah, so we're ready for war, so I'm not going to worry about that one. Good news. Spell's ready to cast. Steel skin. We'll go that way. Okay, we've got our mercenaries produced. Bring that one across. Take the Warbreed into this group. So he's now with Began. This one's an easy attack. Let's do a quick save here. Actually, I'll come back and do this one next time. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. So thanks for watching. And I will catch you tomorrow if you're around. So I'll possibly do another chat tactic. I'm just there hasn't been a real lot of news over Christmas. So, but I'm there's a few things on the horizon. So yeah, I'm just, I don't know, 50-50 whether I'll do a chat tactic tomorrow or not. So being and saying DF tutorial, as in another tutorial. We've already got that other one that I put up. I'm thinking I probably should actually start to record proper tutorials for games rather than just doing the live stream tutorials. And then play live streams where people can ask questions and do that as almost like a supplement to it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave there. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow.